Hello, I'm Tracie Reeves. I'd like to welcome you to the course and congratulate you on taking the first step towards reclaiming one of life's most precious resources, time. Now we know a few things about time. First, you can't stop time. The passing of time is something we have no control over. Second, you can't really save time. You can't bottle it up, tuck it away, and save it for a rainy day. Finally, all we can really do with our time is spend it. But what about wasted time or investing time? Well, if you think about it, wasted time is really just time spent doing non-productive things. Not necessarily bad things, just non-productive things. Sometimes we need to check out for a while, hit that reset button, and that's okay as long as we don't overdo it. And as far as investing time, well, time as an investment is a tricky thing. If you think about it, investing in something, you want to get more of that something in return. For example, investing $1,000 in the stock market. You hope to get more money in return for that investment. But with time, it's not often you can invest your time in something and get more time in return. What this course is designed to do is give you that rare opportunity to invest time in yourself and your team. And your return on that investment will be more time. Have you ever thought to yourself, there's just not enough hours in the day to get everything done that I need to do? Well, if you're like most business owners or managers I know, I would bet that answer is yes. I know for me personally, that answer was absolutely. I spent over 25 years working for a Fortune 500 company, most of that time in leadership positions, and I struggled. I struggled with balancing the demands of my business, with the demands of my customers, with the demands of my employees, and of course the demands of my family. I would start each day with a plan of attack. I was going to conquer the world. I was going to get everything done that I needed to do because I had this to-do list that I carefully wrote out everything that needed to get done. But what would happen is I would go into work and I would start, and then I would just race around putting fires out all day long. So that to-do list that I carefully wrote everything out on, let's just say not much really ever got scratched off of it. And then what began to happen is I began to question whether or not I was really cut out for my job or not. All this negativity and self-doubt, all of this enveloped me, and I found I couldn't get anything done. It wasn't until I discovered that if I invested time in myself and time in my employees, that I could create an amazing team of professionals committed to carrying out my vision. And the return on that investment was time freedom. Freedom to work on my business. Freedom to develop business relationships. Freedom to enjoy time off with my family. Freedom to take a worry-free vacation. And probably most significant, freedom to sleep at night. Now, I don't want you to struggle like I did, spending the next 5 or 10 or 15 years trying to figure out how to realize these returns. Instead, I'm going to give you practical advice and tactical tools so that you too can create the workplace of your dreams. And what you will realize is time freedom. So again, I'd like to welcome you to the course and congratulate you on taking that step towards time freedom. You've shown that you are committed to investing in yourself, and I'm going to give you the tools to invest in your team so that you too can have that committed team of professionals that will carry out your vision so that you are free to do the things that you want to do, not the things that you have to do. Now, we're going to cover a lot of material in this course, and the topics are broken down into modules, and each module is going to work into the next module. The first one that we're going to cover is our most important. It's the granddaddy. It is so important. It is our foundation, and it is business culture. Having the right culture in place is so important to making any kind of significant changes in your workplace. Once we know what culture is and we know what our culture needs to be, we're then going to look at your current team. We're going to talk about who makes up your team, how we can develop those team members. We're then going to cover something everybody hates, change. And I know it's a scary word. Nobody likes change. Nobody likes change. But I don't want you to worry because I'm going to be with you. I'm going to help you every step of the way. We're going to switch our focus, and then we're going to learn how to recruit and hire for this new culture that you have in place. Then we're going to bring it all together, and we're going to put your existing employees with your new team, and we're going to show you how to have a consistent, committed workforce. Finally, the last thing we're going to cover is leadership. And most importantly, we're going to talk about the difference between leadership and management. And there's a big difference. Each module is going to have PDFs. And those PDFs are going to help you assess where you are now. And we're going to have a plan to go from here, where you are now, all the way to where you want to be. The other free resource that comes with this course is our free Facebook group. It's a private group that my team and I are very active in. We dive into deeper topics. We answer questions you may have. And you're also going to find a community of like-minded professionals that are on the same journey that you are to create that committed workforce. So when you're ready, go ahead and print out those worksheets and we'll get started. So I will see you in the next video.